Hey guys, what's going on? It's October EMP, and today I got an app review for you here today from the iTunes App Store. The application is called SkyGrid, and it's a news application, kind of like an RSS reader, but a little bit easier to enter your news sites and stuff like that. It's really just search-based. You search what you want to put in your favorites, and you pretty much create your own little news page. It's pretty simple. The user interface is extremely simple, and I think that's why the application is free. Unlike a lot of applications, you have an unlimited amount of topics and categories and sources you can add to your favorites list, and it's very nice, and it's universal for the iPad and the iPod Touch, and I'll show you what it looks on the iPad after I demonstrate the application on the iPhone. So that's the app right there. I'll zoom in so you guys can see what it looks like when you're looking for it. That's what it looks like, a little green, gritty looking like application. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and open the application and I'll show you guys what it's all about. Alright, so the first section right here is featured, and this gives you the top 10, what's hot, most viewed, and team favorites. And what team favorites are is the best, or the people who created the application's favorite topics and stories and stuff like that. So we scroll through, and as you can see, the top one right here is Obama on Mythbusters, and you scroll down, Top Gun sequel, and it's all just different stories and headlines. That's what's going on right now. And we'll click over on most viewed, and as you can see, it says latest on iPhone. And if you open this application up, instead of saying latest on iPhone on the iPad, it says latest on the iPad. And these are all just people that are in the news right now and stuff like that. What's hot? That's obviously what's in right now. Facebook privacy breach, Justin Bieber, typhoon rips Philippines, Hannah Montana, all this different kind of stuff that you can add to your favorites list. And to do that, what you would do is click on one. Say you want to add a Hannah Montana story. You click on it, wait for it to load, and then as you can see right up here on the top, it says save Hannah Montana in favorites. So you would just press on it, and then what you got to do, you go over here to favorites, and it'll be right on the top of your list. And the next section is categories. Now in this section, you could just scroll through, and it starts at extremely general categories, and you scroll down, it gets a little bit more specific, and then as you scroll down more, it gets a little bit more specific, and then you eventually get to sports, and that's the end of that. But I'll go ahead and click on one of these. We'll click on gadgets. And as you can see right here, it just gives you all different stories on what's going on with the iPad and different gadgets that are out right now. And like I said before, to add, all you gotta do is click right here on the top. But I already added it, so it's not gonna let me click. But that's all you do, and you add that, and then it will be in your favorites, like it is right there. I want to see what's in the gadgets section. You got all this stuff about different stuff going on right now. Apple, iPhone, obviously a lot of stuff about the Apple and the iPhone, Microsoft, AT&T, so on and so forth. And that's how, and that's the category section. And then what I really like is the search, because what this will allow you to do is search for anything that you want. So you can get extremely specific. Say you want all news about the movie Top Gun. You search Top Gun. Hopefully this will have some results. And there you go. It'll give you all these different searches from the movie Top Gun. So you have Gary Williams in Top Gun, Top Gun 2 sequel, Top Gun 2 Tom Cruise sequel, blah blah blah, all this different stuff about Top Gun. And it will literally search anything, and you can add any of these topics to your favorites. Say you want to add something even more specific, like a specific baseball team or a basketball team. So you want to search the Yankees. There's the Yankees, you search, and it'll come up with all the news about the Yankees. If you want to save it, you want to save it, you just press save, and now it's in your favorites. go over to your favorites, and you have it right on the top of your list. So as you can see, it's a very easy, simple to use application. There's another section right here, more. Obviously, it's just you can share the app with your friends and shared items that you've shared via the application. But that's it for the iPhone, so I'm going to demonstrate what it looks like on the iPad now. Alright guys, so now we're here on the iPad. So I'm going to go ahead and open up that application. So here we are. And as you can see, this is a little bit different than the iPhone application. A lot of the iPads, what they do is they blow up the application and then they throw up this little bar right here to do all your searching and adding and stuff like that. So that's exactly what they did with this application. So instead of all the stuff being on the bottom down there, you have all your categories right here. And they did split up the last category on the iPhone because they have more space on the iPad. So instead of that last app being one, they split it up into two, shared and shared app. And they have the search, favorites, categories, and featured. Obviously, it's pretty much the same thing, but all the scrolling and all the looking and searching is going to be done right on this sidebar right here. And like I showed you before, to add something, you just click on it, wait for it to come up, and press Save in Favorites. And now you'll be saved in Favorites, and you can go to your favorites. You can click on what you looked at, click on a story, and it'll open it up big in the whole iPad screen. So here we go. You have the Jackass Rotten Tomatoes webpage, and that's it. So that's all really I wanted to show you guys about this application. Hopefully you had a good experience with this application. Let me know if you guys have any help or need any help or have any trouble. Leave me a comment, send me a message. You can find me on Twitter at matts4888, or you can email me at matts4888 at yahoo.com. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later.